honey. Hey y'all, so as you can tell by the title of this video is just going to be about Accutane, how I got to the point of being prescribed Accutane, and it's just going to be a little bit of a series of videos where I'm going to give monthly updates as to my symptoms and things that I'm going through, my experience, so that I can be able to help people who may be thinking about going on Accutane, just to kind of give them a guide and show them, you know, what it really is like to be on Accutane and just my whole experience. Another reason why I wanted to create these videos for y'all to see, for people to see, is so that they can see acne from a standpoint where it's not as severe. Because I know a lot of times when I was looking at videos on YouTube, when I looked at Accutane on black skin, a lot of the times it was severe acne, like cystic, hormonal, all that. It was bad. So I just really wanted to create it where people could see acne that was not as severe, but still on black skin, so that, you know, people can see the results on, you know, mild acne, you know, not as severe. So this is just a little close-up of what my skin is currently looking like. I have not started Accutane yet. I'll start it tomorrow. I just went to go pick up my prescription today, and here's how my skin looks. Here's my forehead. Here's my right side. My chin area. Okay, so just to give y'all a little bit of history about myself and, you know, my acne and stuff like that. I've always kind of dealt with acne, like, you know, normal stuff, you know, not bad. But I noticed it really started to get bad when I went to college. I currently go to North Carolina A&T, and anybody who's been there or know anything about A&T know that moving from here, I live in Georgia, moving from here to North Carolina, going to Greensboro, like the water is just very harsh. Like a lot of people talk about it. So I just noticed over the course of August to December, and I'll insert pictures, that my face was just getting really, really bad. Like, I had never even dealt with, you know, acne like that. So I decided when I came home in December that I wanted to schedule an appointment here in Atlanta. So so I scheduled, my first appointment was December 27th. And on that appointment, she just kind of assessed my face and, you know, just kind of recommend the best topical, you know, treatment that would be best for me. So I was just using a whole bunch of washes, face washes, sunscreen, and, you know, products of that nature. And I was doing topical treatments for about three months until March. So I had another appointment in February where my face was just very inflamed. It was just red. I was still dealing with a lot of dark marks, stuff like that. And that's when she told me that the best thing to do was to go and get MB Fade Cream and to get hydrocortisone to put on those red, you know, because my face was so red, to calm it down. So I did that for a month until March. That's when I still complaining to her that I was still dealing with this stuff, and she told me, okay, so we can continue on this topical route, or we can try, you know, some medications that I could take orally. So she gave me 3 options. She said that I could take doxycycline, I could do Accutane, or I could do like vitamins, supplements, you know, kind of like a natural way to kind of target my acne. Just telling me, just give me the whole like 411 about Accutane. So I decided to choose Accutane, and I did that in the month of March. So from March to May, I was taking doxycycline. She gave me like a month supply, so I think I started maybe like April. I started doxycycline, and I was just on 50 milligrams, just as something to take while I hadn't got Accutane. I did see a difference, I would say that, and I was only on 50 milligrams, so I would recommend that to some people before maybe going on Accutane, to try to use doxycycline. So the process of going on Accutane, the first thing that I had to do was talk to my dermatologist about ways that I won't become pregnant. You basically had to give them 2 methods, saying, okay, I'll use birth control, I'll be abstinent, or I'll use condoms, you know, just give them 2, you know, things that you will do in order to not become pregnant while on Accutane. And then you will be signed up in the iPledge system where it gives you all this information, and you'll take monthly tests and basically pledge saying that you will not become pregnant. You're basically pledging that you won't become pregnant a month before, during, and a month after taking Accutane. You cannot become pregnant. So after you do that, you also have to go and get blood work and have 2 negative pregnancy tests before you are prescribed Accutane. So the first time I went to go take my blood work was in April, and the second time I went was in May. And so once I went through the process of having my blood work and my pregnancy test, all the information was sent to my doctor. So once I did all my lab work, I did have to get prior authorizations. I don't even know what that means. That's what the pharmacy said. But I had to get authorization, which I think is just insurance approval, so that it can cover Accutane, because they did tell me that if I did not have insurance approval that it would be $600. Yeah. So I had to end up calling my insurance and getting back to my doctor, connecting with the pharmacy. That was an all-day experience. But then I did get insurance approval, and it went from $600 to $10 and some change. So that was really, really good. So then that's when I went and I picked up. So this is the package that it comes in, and this is the front. It has a little symbol that says causes birth defects, do not get pregnant. This is the back where it just tells you, again, causes serious birth defects, do not become pregnant. Shows you pictures of like the birth defects. So they're really stressing you, like, do not get pregnant. Like, they done told y'all a million times, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant. They're not playing, they're not playing. So yeah. So while you're on Accutane, some of the things that you may not know that you can't do is, one, of course, is not get pregnant. You also cannot breastfeed. You cannot give blood. You cannot take other medicines or herbal products. You can't drive at night until you know if Accutane affects your vision. You cannot have cosmetic procedures to smooth your skin, which includes waxing, dermabrasion, or laser procedures. You have to avoid sunlight and ultraviolet lights, and you cannot share Accutane with other people. So that is stated in the papers that they do give you when you go to pick up your prescription. One thing that a lot of videos don't tell you about when you do watch them is that when you are prescribed Accutane, you do have a time limit of when you can go to the pharmacy to pick it up. I know that I was given 7 days, and after those 7 days, I believe that you do have to go back and do more blood work. So that is something that you may want to be cautious of. Before I started Accutane, I was looking up a lot of videos as to, you know, what people were going through, their experience on Accutane, and a lot of people in comment said that they were experiencing, you know, dry lips, dry eyes, and just dry face, period. And I know in some other videos, some people did say they experienced dry in other places on their body, you know. But so I just want to be like very proactive in my experience and my journey. So I will be going to go and get Aquaphor, because that seems to be something in common that a lot of people have. I will be getting eye drops to make sure that my eyes are moisturized, and I also will be, you know, making sure I am setting the amounts of water that I want to drink every day, because I know that as your body is drying out in your face, everything is becoming dry, you need to replenish your body. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that it was very informative and that I was able to give y'all a little bit more in-depth information about Accutane. And yeah, Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. Make sure y'all comment, y'all like, and y'all subscribe so that y'all can see this journey as I go on it and we can share it together. Bye.